XRP is extremely bullish right now. And I know what you guys are probably thinking. Nick, we've heard this a million times. We don't care, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say this right now. I understand. I get it, right? You probably feel like you are on a, used car dealership lot and you have these vultures around you saying, hey, this 2006 Honda Civic with 300,000 miles on it is an absolute steal. But I'm not here to sell you the used car. I'm here to prove to all of you just how bullish XRP actually is right now. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. Let's start off with this post here going all the way back to July. I want to bring this up because it's very important for the next subject that I am going to be talking about. So do you all remember back in July when the SEC started to retract and drop cases? That's right. They went back and said, it retracted its request for the court to classify tokens like Solana, ADA, Polygon as securities in its lawsuit against Binance. Now, this did cause a lot of speculation then, but today, this is more important. Why? Well, let's go over here to the co-founder and CEO at Coinbase, Brian Armstrong's recent post. I want to interrupt the video real quick to let you guys know that I have officially partnered up with Bybit, the third largest crypto exchange out there, to offer you guys exclusive rewards and benefits when signing up with my link down in the description below. There's over $30,000 plus worth of welcome rewards that could be yours right now. All you have to do is sign up, trade, and utilize the exchange. This is one of the best exchanges out there, 24/7 support. Massive amounts of trading volume in a 24-hour period. They have access to pretty much any market that you can think of around crypto. So what are you guys waiting for? Go and sign up utilizing my link down in the description below and have a good time trading. He mentioned that the next SEC chair should withdraw all frivolous cases and issue an apology to the American people. It would not undo the damage done to the country, but it would start the process of restoring trust in the SEC as an institution. Now, I completely agree with this, and I want you all to understand, okay, that if we think about this logically, and we go back to what we saw where, Chris Larson was basically saying, Gary Gensler has been the worst public servant in history. Chad Steingraber did repost it. And he mentioned that the SEC is done. As soon as the elections are over, plans will be set in motion to restructure the SEC and course correct to pro-crypto policies. They will drop the Ripple case and the Coinbase case. It's just a matter of time running out now. Now, you might say this is speculation, but if we actually think about this logically, Trump said that he's going to get rid of Gary Gensler. I completely agree with that statement. Actually, I think that is something that we can get behind. I think that's something that we could actually believe because let's just be honest, we cannot take another, we can't even take another year of the whole attack on crypto. Innovation is heating up so heavily outside of the US, we cannot afford to fall behind for another year. But also, not just Trump, the Democrats started to flip on Gary Gensler as well. So regardless of who gets in, we are now moving into a pro-crypto policy movement. And I do think that regardless of who we get in the presidency, right, we are about to see the SEC completely restructured. Gary Gensler is going to be gone. And I do think that, yes, these cases are going to be dropped because they're a never-ending battle. So going into 2025, probably first quarter, we are going to see a lot of big moves around the SEC and around these cases. Now, we know Election Day is very close, so we don't have much time on this, so we definitely have to focus heavily on this. But beyond this, let's go over here. October 16th, Ripple prepares for RLUSD stablecoin rollout with key partnerships announced at Swell 2024. Yes, Ripple is getting ready to launch their stablecoin, and a lot of people still think that this stablecoin is like some sort of bearish thing for XRP and the XRP ledger. Guys, the stablecoin market is a $170 billion market, and the stablecoin is going to be both on the XRP ledger and Ethereum. And it's a part of the move to the institutional DeFi space. So as we think about this, right, and we think about what Monica Long told us about how the RLUSD stablecoin will complement XRP and the XRPL, I do think that this is going to be very bullish for the XRP ledger and XRP. Now, also the AMM. The AMM has been going crazy with recent volume, at times reaching well over $10 million in TVL, and also the volume reaching well over $1 to $5 million. And if I refresh this real quick, I don't know if it changed at all. I know that we were starting to see a lot of volume recently. It kind of cooled off a little bit, as you guys do see on my screen. It went from roughly, almost 5 million in one day to about 2.5 to about almost 1.6. I do think that this is probably going to pick up a little bit more. A lot of this is driven by the meme coins on the XRP ledger. I'm not going to fight them. I'm not going to argue and say that they're terrible for the XRP ledger or anything like that. I actually think that the meme coin craze on the XRP ledger is very beneficial for the ecosystem. I've talked about why. I've addressed it many times. I don't want to hear people say, oh, well, meme coins are bad for the space. Guys, there's some meme coins out there that have a massive valuation on them and have ultimately changed the course for Ethereum in a very short amount of time. So I do think that this is actually very good for the ecosystem. Brings in a lot of users, brings in a lot of volume, brings in a ton of network usage that will ultimately lead to XRP moving in volume and even value. Now, also, it's bringing in a ton of wallets. One day, we counted over 3,800 new wallets. I mean, this is crazy. And it did reach over 35,799 unique wallets in a single day. So this is pretty crazy, okay? Now, this is all thanks to the meme coin craze, which, like I said, I think that this just continues. I know that a lot of people hate it, but this is just going to continue. Now, outside of this, we also continue to see a lot of development behind XRP and the XRP ledger, enhancing blockchain interoperability on the XRP ledger EVM with Axelar. This continues to get pushed. I love the Axelar partnership. I told you guys about Axelar many times on this channel as well. I think that Axelar should be focused on as a project. I think that's very bullish, but I also think that this shows you how bullish this is for XRP and the XRPL. I mean, Axelar has a massive connection to some major networks in this space, and we know that this is all for opening up new worlds of opportunities for DeFi and even RWA tokenization. We have Axelar is going to be the bridge that connects the XRP ledger EVM sidechain to the broader blockchain ecosystem, enabling seamless asset transfers and opening up DeFi opportunities for XRP, which has one of the largest communities in the space. And here we have the future of cross-chain technology as well. Their goal is to connect all chains. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a big game changer because the entire space needs to be connected, but also DeFi for XRP. I'm most excited about finally opening up DeFi for XRP. It's one of the biggest assets with one of the largest communities, and being able to use this asset productively in DeFi is going to be a game changer. And yeah, it is. And it's also going to, change the entire network. I keep telling you guys, DeFi is great for network effects. This will significantly impact XRP holders, and even the XRP ledger in a very positive way. Now, also Persist technology. Guys, they continue to push forward. This one with their MetaMask wallet. This is very good, right? So this is connecting, basically bridging, I should say, the capabilities of the XRP ledger with MetaMask wallet. This is big. 30 plus million active users on MetaMask. Now XRP ledger has access to it. This is a very big change in scenery. These EVM sidechains continue to get pushed forward because it definitely is going to open more doors of opportunity for DeFi, tokenization, other use cases as well. This should also be focused on if you do hold XRP. These EVM sidechains are a big deal. Outside of this, also remember that Brad Garlinghouse is still pushing the fact that an XRP ETF is inevitable. It's going to happen. Check it out.
Let's call it for XRP, which is this idea that you have asset managers now filing for ETFs tied to it, started by Bitwise. What is the prospect of having that spot ETF tied to XRP anytime soon, and what do you think it'll mean for the price of XRP?
Look, I think we clearly are seeing ETFs have been popular. You know, the United States SEC was dragged kicking and screaming to approve the Bitcoin ETF in January. I think you've seen about $17 billion flow into that ETF. I think it's the fastest growing ETF in history. It's very clearly demonstrating there's demand from institutions, there's demand from retail to access this asset class. So the XRP interest has grown. You've seen 2 or 3 ETF filings happen around XRP. And to me, it's just inevitable. You're going to see not just Bitcoin and ETH, you're going to see an XRP ETF. You're starting to see there's a filing around a basket ETF that has, I think, 5 or 6 cryptos in it, which I think also makes a lot of sense. But it also is just part of the trend of more and more institutionalized participation in the crypto industry. So I think we're going to continue to see that. And I do think it creates upward pressure on the prices for many different cryptos, including XRP.
The flows into the Bitcoin ETFs have been pretty remarkable. Not so remarkable have been flows into the ETH ETFs. What indication do you have, Brad, that there actually is demand for an XRP ETF?
Well, I would disagree that there's not, the ETH ETF, I think, has done exceptionally well. It hasn't done as well as Bitcoin, but if you look at the kind of market dominance of Bitcoin compared to ETH, the ratio is about the same in terms of the ETF participation. Obviously, the ETH ETF is newer. So I actually think the ETH ETF has done very well. I think we clearly see a very interested and active community around the XRP ecosystem, both here in the United States and beyond, and that has grown. And so I think that a XRP ETF will do quite well.
So there you guys have it. And yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I think that it is inevitable. It makes sense. And this will also be very bullish. It's just another catalyst behind XRP that, you know, just provides you with an even bigger move to the upside. Now, also over here, new customer alerts from Ripple. Ripple continues to expand its customer base. Now, you might say, all right, well, this is Ripple custody. It has nothing to do with XRP. That's okay. But what we are seeing here is that, number one, Ripple continues to expand. Over here from Anderson, we have Ripple will be the first blockchain-enabled payment services provider to be licensed by the DFSA. Over 20% of Ripple's global customer base is located in the UAE. The DFSA authorization Ripple is set to roll out its enterprise-grade digital asset infrastructure to the broader customer base in the UAE. Great moves by Ripple. There is so many partnerships or announcements similar to this. Okay. Why is this important for XRP? Well, as Ripple continues to expand, remember that they're expanding the reach of XRP and the XRPL as well through a lot of their product offering. So if we look at the overall view here, XRP and the XRP ledger are ripe for massive adoption, massive growth, and major initiatives to the initiatives are already starting, but they are starting to, get to the point where they are about to roll out, like the stablecoin, for an example, or these EVM sidechains or DeFi. We are very close to that. At the same exact time that Ripple continues to expand its customer base around institutions, which we know that Ripple has its sights set on institutional DeFi initiatives on the XRP ledger. At the same exact time that, regulations are changing as well. And we are at that point where the election is so close, and we are about to see a very, very big change in scenery around the SEC, in my opinion, regardless of who gets in. So think about it like this. All right. The Ripple case gets dropped completely. The space starts to change drastically through positive policy engagement. Ripple launches their stablecoin. It grows significantly. They continue to push DeFi use cases forward with the XRP ledger. We still see retail participation on the XRP ledger through the AMM with, meme coins, whatever the case may be. EVM sidechains continue to, not only be announced, but also launch. On top of that, the amendments, right? DID, the borrowing and lending protocols, all of these things still very close to launch. All of a sudden, we start to see them launch. The overall ground here for XRP is so ripe. It is so ripe. And I do think that everyone that's looking at XRP, it got relisted on every single major exchange. I just don't see how you can be bearish on XRP right now. Yeah, you can look at the price action. Sure, that's fine. But if we look at what's happening, XRP is so much more bullish now than ever before. And a lot of people overlook the fact that XRP back in 2017 and 2018, where the market was completely different, hit well over $130 billion in market cap. Guys, right now, Bitcoin, at the current time of recording this, has almost $1.5 trillion in market cap tied to it. Ethereum has over $322 billion tied to it. XRP is sitting at 29, almost $30 billion. A 10x from here makes a lot of sense when looking at the market cap of Ethereum that didn't even go on its bull run yet. So if we're thinking about this logically, is it crazy to assume that XRP hits $300 to $500 billion in market cap this cycle if we're already at a $2.43 trillion market cap for crypto, projected to hit $5 to $7 trillion? I don't think so. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.